Speeding dump trucks create safety concerns for St. Johns County neighbors.
Dump truck chaos.
Dump truck chaos. In St. Johns County, residents near World Golf Village are sounding the alarm over what they are calling, quote, dump truck chaos.
Yes.
Along Pacetti Road and County Road 208. Neighbors say dozens of dump trucks now barrel through the area daily, tailgating drivers, speeding, and creating dangerous traffic conditions. The uptick in truck activity follows the opening of a dirt pit on County Road 208 nearly a year ago. It's very frustrating and it's very dangerous, says Melissa Dempsey, a resident of the Grand Lake neighborhood. She described a recent scare in a school zone when a dump truck came too close behind her as she slowed for a turning vehicle. The whole truck was shaking as it braked, and I was looking around thinking, where in the ditch can I drive to avoid getting hit, she said. Residents have brought their concerns to both St. Johns County Sheriff's Office and county commissioners. In a statement to Action News Jax, the Sheriff's Office said its traffic unit is aware of the complaints and is actively patrolling the area. In 1 week of monitoring, they reportedly stopped just one dump truck for speeding. The County Road 208 dirt pit is owned by Usina Contracting, Inc. Management there said the trucks using the site are not their employees, and once the truck leaves the property, they are not responsible for the driver's behavior or routes. County Commissioner Ann Taylor, who represents the area, acknowledged the issue. She says the Sheriff's Department has increased patrols and will continue to monitor traffic volume and safety. Taylor also noted that the area is already congested and the rising number of trucks is making things worse. Paul Prios, president of Grand Lake HOA, says the community is preparing a formal letter to the county and sheriff's office to demand action. Quote, it's become such a growing issue that we're going to draft a letter to the county commissioners and to the sheriffs to have something done, he said. The HOA expects to submit the letter within the next week. I think you can kind of guess his age based on the strongly worded letter tactic.
Yeah, strongly worded.
Yeah. My dad is of the strongly worded lettered generation.
Yeah.
This sucks.
That's just and it's unfortunate, but these guys are trying to do their job. And the problem is they probably get paid by the load.
They probably do.
And, they're trying to get there and get back and try and maximize,
their payday.
Their payday is, okay, if I get 3 loads in instead of 2 loads in, I'm going to make some money. If I only get 2, I'm barely paying the bills. Yeah. So these guys are trying to make a living too. I want them to be as safe as possible, but if they're not breaking any laws, then, sorry, you're the one who chose to live in a very densely populated area with that. And I know Grand Lake. I mean, it's those D.R. Horton homes, and it's one of those neighborhoods. Not to pick on D.R. Horton, but like they maximize. I mean, there's several of them out there.
Maximize the number of units per square foot.
Exactly,
right up to the easement.
And this is what comes along with those neighborhoods. So because I'm pretty sure those dump trucks are probably taking it to another neighborhood just like the one they live in.
Yeah.
To build it again, and
more D.R. Horton houses.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, I think it's probably a perspective issue, right? Like a dump truck going 25 miles an hour is a different level of seriousness than like a Prius going 25 miles an hour. And so if they're not speeding and if the road is being monitored and it's being shown that they're not speeding, then it's just a problem with big, scary vehicles.
And Bobby's made a good point here because, I mean, these dump trucks are going to create more wear and tear.
Yeah.
The roads are probably breaking down faster than normal because of this type of activity.
Which also exacerbates
But that one takes it off of law enforcement and puts it onto the county at that point, too. And maybe, stuff like this, when the county has to keep paying for these roads to be redone, they'll start thinking about how they're handling development.
Yeah, maybe.
Because you got to, I mean, you approve them, you got to expect the dump trucks are coming into. And every other type of work vehicle that's going to be coming in there.
So. Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, we'll see.
All right, moving on. We seem